Hi everybody, how are you? This is Pamela from Pamela's Butterfly Life, and I wanted to show you what I cooked for my brother, cousin, and my grandma Charlotte. Okay, but before I even get into that, so guess who has adult acne? Like for the first time ever. I never had acne in high school, college. Um, this girl, perimenopause. So I really wasn't feeling that confident yesterday, and I'm like, am I gonna let that stop me? Because I was gonna go out with Jamie. I'm like, no, I'm gonna stay home. I thought about it. Nope. Even with my acne, and I'm like, no, not only am I gonna go out with Jamie, but I'm gonna also probably do karaoke. So I always like push myself when I'm uncomfortable. Sometimes, we just have times and moments where you don't feel our most beautiful. Just go forward and whatever space you're in, honor it, show yourself grace, and keep it going. Okay, so I'm gonna show you. I cooked spaghetti. I don't normally cook like this busy, but my cousin brother wanted it, and I'm like, I deliver. So I can't wait to cook for my husband. What you want to eat, boo? Let me feed you. So I'm going to show you the process like really quickly. So I'm going to turn this over. So this is my 5-hour simmer. I started it like at 8 o'clock. So this is the 5-hour simmer. I used ground turkey. He likes ground turkey. I also use 80/20 ground beef, like a nice fatty meat. And I use like it's chicken sausage. So after I cook I don't have the chicken sausage cooked yet, but after I cook the chicken sausage, I'm going to take it out of the casing. I'm going to cook it, take out the casing, and I'm going to add that to this meat sauce. And with the meat sauce, I'm going to get to that one second. So the meat sauce, I'm using fettuccine noodles. I keep everything separate. I don't add the noodles to the spaghetti because the spaghetti sauce sometimes the noodles, the fettuccine noodles is going to absorb the spaghetti sauce. So I want to keep it separate. They can add, they can determine their own ratio of meat to sauce and noodles. And even with the cheese, if I were to add all the cheese, it's kind of overpowering. You won't end up tasting the cheese. So they can add the cheese. I'm gonna put that in a Ziploc bag. They can add the cheese as they want to add it. I just think it'll be fresher. So for the ingredients, I use onion powder, oregano. I have thyme in the front in that bag. I also have garlic. I use garlic, onion powder, garlic salt. This is the tomato. It's like the tomato sauce that I use. It's Romano's, garlic, and basil. Check the sauces because a lot of times there's so much sugar hidden in the sauces. I used 1 can of this. I also use a vodka sauce. It has like that creamy texture. I use garlic paste as well as basil paste. I put a little, so when I cook the fettuccine noodles, I add a little bit of oil just so they don't stick. Now I do my peppers and onions 2 ways. Right now there's already peppers and onions that I finely dice. So I use orange and yellow and red peppers and onions. So they're finely diced. These peppers and onions, so these are a little bit chunky. So about maybe when my sauce has like another hour or so, because the peppers and onions are already in the sauce, it's gonna cook down. You're not gonna really taste it. So I add these roughly chopped vegetables, peppers and onions towards like the last hour or so you can still have that nice bite. And that's my spaghetti sauce. Yeah, so I kind of zhuzh it up. Oh yeah, Italian seasoning. Yeah, garlic paste, I use garlic paste, basil paste, and this is my sauce. So I think it looks pretty amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this around. All right, so that's how I want to just show you my spaghetti. I told you I keep it simple. I eat the same thing every day. I like to, preserve my energy, and I'm okay with eating ground beef patties and steak or eggs and just keep it cool. All right, just have the most beautiful day. And even like I said, I also want to come on just because I'm a little uncomfortable, but even when you don't feel your absolute best, do something that where you're still honoring the space you're in. Even when you're a little uncomfortable, what can you do today if you're not quite feeling your best, but you still want to go forward and do something? All right, well, I'm going to say, always put yourself first. I believe that we're beautiful. We deserve to be in a healthy mind, body, and spirit. Perimenopause. Get it together. Bye.